we are doing that to make it much more clear for everyone at iGoMoon how to develop in their roles and how the opportunity looks to grow at iGoMoon when we are in the recruitment process.
Good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love in life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
3, 2, 1.
Hi guys, and welcome to MattGron Talks. This is episode 170, and my name is Mattias Gronborg, aka MattGron, and here in this show I share my scale-up journey, building my company from nothing to something. And of course, with me as usual, my dear friend and co-host, Svea-Malina Landshoff.
Thanks for the introduction. Hi, Matthias. My job is to keep us on track and, find a red line there. Sometimes it works better than other times. Let's see what today is holding. So welcome to MattGron Talks. This is where entrepreneurship runs smack into reality. We smack into reality 3 times per week, as I always say, Monday, Wednesday, and on Friday. We have different topics depending on the day. And Matthias has the framework for you.
Yes, we have a smacking framework, and every Monday we talk about self-development, and I share my journey growing as a human being and a leader. And then every Wednesday we talk about all the things I'm learning in the entrepreneurial process, scaling up my company, and every Friday we talk about my weekly self-inventory, and that means I share what I could have done differently, what I learned, and we are also celebrating the victories. Yes.
Thank you for the framework.
That's the framework. What are we doing today, Svea?
So today is Wednesday.
Can you hear me?
I hear you very well.
Yeah, I was not sure.
Don't touch it there.
As you say in Germany, it was kaput.
Yeah, there was actually my bottle behind the scene here. It's glass, and I think I cut myself. So if we see some blood running, then we know it was the bottle. But no, that's not the topic today. The topic is actually your career ladder that you're working on right now. You mentioned that, I don't know, some weeks ago. And I just want to check in how it's going and ask some more questions about that. So let's start in the beginning. How is it?
Let's do an update.
Yeah, what's the update?
There is always a lot of work in the CEO corner of iGoMoon, and how should I answer your question? So what we're doing right now is preparing the career roadmap, and we are doing that to make it much more clear for everyone at iGoMoon how to develop in their roles, and we are also doing that to make it much more clear how the opportunity looks to grow at iGoMoon when we are in the recruitment process. So that's something Mathilda really need to have as a tool when she talks to people in the recruitment process. So we are right now breaking it down for like each role at iGoMoon, and the latest idea we are running with is actually to kind of categorize the roadmap around skills and work experience for each role. When you want to progress, we create, like, it's kind of simple. We have check boxes, things you need to, check off. So we have skills, work experience, and then we have deliveries and expectations, which is like a second column. And then we also have culture code. So that's where like the attitudes and behaviors are living. And I really like it because I felt we were actually working on it today, and it was a breakthrough categorizing, having these 3 categorize. So we're doing good.
Okay. Do you know when you are ready to implement the whole new career ladder?
Yeah, we probably have one more day to work on it, and then we can present it.
Ooh, exciting.
Yes, cool. We are excited. Maybe we can celebrate it on
next week,
Friday.
The week after? Yeah, absolutely. All right. I'm actually curious. I don't know if you had anything like a career ladder before at iGoMoon. How does that look like? How did roles progress before? Did you have some kind of a prototype in place before the career ladder you're working on right now?
you always have something. I mean, this is not just a brand new idea. We have an old framework, and now we are updating it to fit where we are with the company right now. And I think it's super important to don't make it like complicated, because we are still, a small company, 20 employees. So we are developing the old one.
Yeah.
To answer your question.
Yeah, I think also last week, one of the episodes, you said sometimes you need to lay down all the things you have and then just connect everything. And then you will be surprised how much is already in place. But like you said, your breakthrough today was to find these categories, name it. And I think, like you said, visualizing it with checkboxes and stuff. This is kind of how I imagine it, actually. Like, if you want to progress in your role, then you have to, check all these boxes. Makes a lot of sense to me. I feel that's something that needs to be quite German and rigid with the checkboxes.
Yeah, but I think it's the biggest takeaway here. When we talk about the roadmap here, I think to actually create clear understanding around expectations and deliveries, because that's where that together with, knowledge, together with expectations and the right attitudes, that's the secret what do you say, the secret
ingredient
sauce.
ingredient,
I don't know.
And yeah, so
to create some magic. Yeah.
And I know you have been working on this for some time now together with Mathilda. Were there maybe some challenges you were facing trying to create this roadmap while you're working on it?
Like, I think one challenge in the process, I think we run into where I felt we needed these 3 categories. So you don't only list, how should I say, like skills goals. Like I should have done this certification, I should have read this book. You need to take that skills and make it to like deliver expectations and expectations and what did I say, deliveries. So a really good example, if we look at junior growth strategies, they of course need to do a lot of certifications in HubSpot. Then you could connect that to maybe, okay, you should deliver, and there is an expectation that you should deliver a case study, because that role typically they are coordinating projects together with a more experienced growth strategist. So then they need to deliver, let's say, a case study, and then they should submit to HubSpot's impact awards. So in that way, we could create like clear stepping stones how they progress in the role. But it could also be, let's say, you need to deliver like a discovery workshop. That could be also something that fits under expectations and deliveries.
Okay, yeah. Some practical things. I like that. And also one thing you mentioned when you said like a different categories where you have to check off some boxes was... It's
not just practical things. It's like a milestone. It should be connected with the development somewhere, because I think in all companies there is always deliveries where you kind of hit the ground running. And I think it's important to map these specific occasions out and then make it clear, like, okay, to be able to achieve the next step, you should be able to deliver this.
Yeah, I can imagine this is going to be really good progressing forward, and also hiring new people, because I feel that a lot of times when people maybe start at a company, I think many people are curious, how can they actually progress in their role and what does the future hold? And I think that's probably very interesting now when you want to grow the company, recruit more people, and they see, okay, there are actually possibilities to develop. Because I think a lot of people leave companies for other companies because they maybe see other opportunities over there. And then maybe if you can map it out and show them, okay, this is what we have to offer. Does that line up with your expectations? That's great. I feel, for me personally, just hearing this concept for the first time, I think this is what for me strikes the most. That is probably very important, especially now when trying to grow the company.
Yeah. I think the most important thing, especially if I been listening on the team and like the industry as well. I think the most important thing is to create that roadmap for growth, like personal growth, kind of like, it seems, especially in the tech industry, I feel that people, they are not really looking for, the old ladder to climb, and they are much more in the game to actually learn things.
Yeah.
They're not looking for a hierarchy, with a,
yeah.
They don't want like a, what do you say, like a,
I know what you mean, the pyramid. Yeah.
Pyramid to,
maybe then we should
to
not
climb.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't call it a ladder. Then maybe we should call it the roadmap. I like that. Yeah, because like you said, like career ladder kind of sounds like this old principle that you would think of in a conservative company. I think you should come up with like a moon theme, rocket kind of name for this, like you usually do.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. I also met some ideas, maybe. All right. Okay.
You should.
Okay. Now I was thinking, never mind. I'll come up with that later. And I think that was all my questions. I'm looking here if I forgot something. Do you have anything that you want to say about the career roadmap, or is it a wrap for today?
I think that's a wrap for today's check-in.
All right. Then I hope we celebrate it soon, the finished roadmap. Okay. Then thank you, Mattias, and thank you guys for watching, as always. And if you like what we're doing, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, leave a comment, all the things. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Yeah. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.